Iraq's prime minister is demanding the immediate withdrawal of Turkish troops sent to Nineveh province in the north. Turkey has deployed several hundred soldiers near the city of Mosul, which is under ISIL control. But a Turkish security official says troops have already been in the Kurdish region of northern Iraq on a training mission since last year. Imran Khan joins us live now from Irbil. So, Imran, do we know exactly what's going on?
Well, I can confirm to you that Ankara has said that a number of troops have crossed over from Turkey into Bashika, that's in Nineveh province, on the outskirts of Mosul. Now, the problem seems to be is that these troops have crossed over under the invitation of Atel Nujafi. Atel Nujafi is the governor of Mosul. He runs a militia up in that region called the Hashd Watani, which is literally National Mobilization Front, and it looks like he's invited these people over. What this has done is caused a row between Baghdad and Ankara, and it's yet another row between those two countries. They've been arguing over oil revenues from the Kurdish region for a very long time now. They've also been very angry that there are these trainers who have been invited by the Kurdish and the Sunnis that are living up in the north and seemingly ignoring. Now, what one source has told me that's very close to the Watani Mobilization Front is that there's not this idea that you can have Iranian-backed militias fighting against ISIL, and that's okay. Baghdad are happy with that, but the minute we ask people to come and help us in our fight against ISIL forces up in Mosul, then that seems to be a problem. Now, Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi has long said that he doesn't want any foreign boots on the ground here. He says the Iraqi security forces can deal with ISIL themselves. However, that hasn't really translated when it comes to Mosul, and it's seemingly that the governor of Mosul is saying to Baghdad, look, we need some more help, and if the Turks are willing to give it to us, I'm happy to take that help.
All right, Imran, tell us more about what the UN Commissioner for Human Rights is saying about the Sunnis in northern Iraq suffering a backlash. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, you'll see that 2 weeks ago, the Iraqis mounted a very successful operation backed by the US-led coalition airstrikes on Sinjar Mountain. Now, Sinjar Mountain was cut off. There were two areas cut off. It was taken over by the Kurdish Peshmerga forces, and it was seen as a very huge success and a key battle success against ISIL. What has happened is Sunni Arab families are stuck between the areas that the Kurdish Peshmerga now control and ISIL. They're in no man's land. Now, I've been told by people within who have access and knowledge of those people living in that area that the Kurdish Peshmerga and the KRG government here see them as being collaborators with ISIL, that they were there with ISIL fighting against Kurdish Peshmerga forces, so they can't cross back across those lines. Those families say that if they go back towards the ISIL lines, that they'll be killed by ISIL fighters, and they're in no man's land at the moment. There are a number of negotiations going on to try and get them out. There are two main Sunni tribes in that area. They're trying to bring them together so they can get them safe passage. I've been told that there may well be a solution coming. But this has been, 2 weeks now where these families have just been stuck, and it's at least 213 families that are stuck up there. So that might be at least 1,000 people that are stuck in this no man's land. And this keeps happening in places where Sunnis have been trapped between ISIL forces and Kurdish Peshmerga forces. So it's Sunni Arab families, I should say, sorry. So it's a situation that's developing, and that's why UNHCR have commented on it now.
All right, Imran Khan reporting live for us from Irbil. Imran, thank you.